Happy Sunday, everybody. I apologize for being late. I had to make a whore. So, it's also why my hair looks insane. And I hate it. But here we are. I hope you're all doing well. Happy fucking Sunday. Too much hair. I hate it. I hope you're doing well. Nick, that's because you spent way too much time with family. You still need recoup time. I completely understand. Oh my God, did we fall back? I think we're like a week different from you guys eat. Or something, or month or something. It's so stupid. We don't fall back on the same time as you guys, but we fall back. Yeah, I can't remember when we fall back, but we didn't yet. No, so, hold on, I'll show you. I was late. I actually forgot, like, Zach and I both forgot until yesterday. Like last night. That I agreed to do his makeup for dropped frames. I took a picture. Mandrew and Gimp, thank you so much for subbing to the class and keep the class alive and giving it any swings with that motherfucking Prime sub. I appreciate you. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. Don't forget your Prime subs. Every time you do, Jeff Bezos gets a $5 bill shoved up his greasy-ass G-string, and he does nothing for society. Stop it. Find someone who needs a smile. Hold on, I have to show you guys this picture of Zach, because it's so hideous. We fall back next weekend. Okay, yeah, next weekend we fall back. I knew we were like a week or a couple days or something stupid like that. We all fall back, but at a different time, which is, except Arizona. In fact, did not smack a poor actor at the haunted house. Oh my God, was it fun though? Was it cool? There's so many, is it November? There's so many fucking November birthdays in our community. It's kind of crazy. I was saying that to Viata the other night. I'm like, it's like an honor, but also makes me a little nervous, all the Scorpios in this channel. Where is my Discord? There it is. Okay, hold on. He's so beautiful. It's just... So, for those unaware, or if you don't watch Drop Frames, of course it's going to pull up the wrong fucking thing every time. Every time. Why wouldn't it pull up the one that's full page? What the fuck? There. Anyways. You're the beginning. Is that the beginning? No, Taurus is May. April, May, right? Like end of April, May? Okay. So this is why I was late. So if you also have noticed, there is a decapitated head behind me. So allegedly what was supposed to happen was Zach and JP were going to dress up as two ends of a horse, like we've seen in movies and stuff where there'd be a horse costume, but someone's playing the ass of it. We looked so hard. We couldn't find a version of that costume. That was only one piece, but we couldn't find a version of a costume like that under $400. Crazy. So expensive. So we were like, all right, what can we do? So we beheaded the horse. I beheaded Cupcake. I'm a monster. Cupcake gave multiple flesh pieces today. Cupcake was beheaded already. Zach had accidentally broke her neck months ago. So she's been leaned up against a wall anyways. So I was like, how about we just cut the head off of Cupcake, because she's broken anyways, and then you can just sit with the body of the horse. And then you're like the ass of a horse, right? Zach comes up with the idea, what if he pretends he misheard the instructions, and instead of being a horse's butt, be a butt ugly horse? Horror? Horror. So I did his makeup in the dark. Right? I was pretty proud. I was like, okay, I'm too much of a perfectionist. I know I'll struggle to make it look too good. So I was like, just lay down in the dark and I'm going to do your makeup in the dark. And that's what I did. And then I had a bundle of clip-in extensions that were all tangly, so I clipped them in. I think, oh, and get this. This is the best part, and only you guys will understand. I put the lipstick on him. The lipstick. He doesn't know it yet. But that shit doesn't come off. I know, but I was like, all right, I want to do some slutty lipstick or something, but like he talks a lot and he's like me, he's constantly on a vape or something, and I didn't want it to come off. So I did the lipstick. If you guys are unaware, there is this legendary lipstick I found. It's called like Maybelline Vinyl or something. Not a joke, not just to be funny. It's actually blowjob proof. It doesn't come off. It's like vinyl. And that's what he's got all up in his beard right now. I know. So I don't know. It'll be fun. Everything else is not waterproof though, because I kind of figured if his eyes water, it's probably better. This Strum, no shit, this lipstick. Not a joke. It is Maybelline New York Superstay Vinyl Ink. I don't know what color that is. This is a different color. But it's like this, I bought it on a whim because I was looking for I like lipstick. Lipstick is fun. But because I talk so much and I'm drinking beverages all the time and hitting my bong, it wears off. I get like that little naked butthole all the time. And I'm not a high maintenance person. I'm never going to go to the bathroom and retouch my makeup. No shit. The first time I ever used this, I did it like after stream. I got it, tried it out, and I was like, oh, that's a pretty color, whatever. Go to take a shower, get out of the shower. I'm like drying my hair off, and the fog's clearing from the mirror. The lipstick is still perfect. After like a hard, boiling hot shower where I use like makeup melting cleansers, lipstick was on. Like on. Shit doesn't come off. I mean, you literally have to use like olive oil to get it off. So that's going to be really funny when that has to come off. Maybelline Superstay Vinyl. I'm telling you, dude. And it's like, no shit, for anybody out there thinking about it, or you're going to suggest it to your partner or whatever, it's really good. It's almost like an ink. So it's not this thick, gross. It's kissable. It's functional. I can't do lipsticks that are like waxy and thick, and then you get that disgusting, like crummy, I don't know, texture on your lip because it's like balling up off of your lips because your spit is interacting with it and whatnot. I can't do it. This shit, oh my God, it's hot magic. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline forever. So that's why I was late today, and I apologize, but I had previously promised to do that. And now we have Cupcake back. Kinda. She was already broken, so like, I did not know, however, if you watched Drop Frames this morning, I did not know Zach was going to knife the heart out of Cupcake. So, the Cupcake body now has a gigantic fucking hole in it. I didn't know that part was going to happen, but you know what? That's fine. Yes, you know the texture. It's like that gross, dry, like you can almost feel it if you smile, like break on your mouth. It's disgusting. This doesn't do that. It's more like an ink or a stain or something. Thank you, dude. Knives got this for me for my birthday this year. It's the same hoodie from El Estepario, if you know the drum god. El Estepario Siberiano. He wears these really dope hoodies like this that are just hilarious. And I've been coveting them for a very long time, but they're really expensive. They're like 60, I think they're like $80 a pop, but this is the warmest hoodie I have in my life. It's so fucking nice. This is a nice hoodie, but they're expensive. Good luck when he finds out. I know. It's like, for people that wear makeup all the time, you just stop kind of thinking about it in terms of like, you put on all your makeup and at the end of the day, you're going to scrub some makeup remover into your eyes to get it out, to get it off. And when you put makeup on people that don't wear makeup on a regular basis, and then you have to explain that process at the end of the day, like, you don't get to just go to bed. Imagine, you don't get to. You have to go fucking abuse your skin now. That's every day. You can't sleep in makeup. It's really bad for you. Don't do that. Good morning, BDO. How are you, dude? Same. I'm so fucking tired of all the election bullshit. Like, it's flaking off, yes. And if anyone's lipstick does that, you probably shouldn't be putting that shit in your mouth. That's my opinion. Like, we shouldn't be eating it. It's not meant to be eaten, and it's probably getting eaten. I saw the moo clip. I guess the allowed part 2 had. Wait, which moo clip? Oh, I didn't see it. Wait. Oh my God, Revolticon, do you have it? I completely forgot. I don't know. I still don't know why I mooed. Why did I do that? I still don't know why I did that. Is it in our vids and clips? Okay, I still haven't seen it. I don't even know why I mooed. I literally don't. I think it was Mel came into chat and was like, hey, Katie, do you want to be an asshole? Go into Zach's room and just moo really quick. So I did. But I didn't know why. No idea. And I didn't know the result. Hold on. I don't see it. Where is it? Do you know which one it's in? I just want to see it. Because I just left. I don't even know why I did it. I hate lip gloss. I don't do the sticky. Do you remember like the 90s when you'd had so much lip gloss on, you'd have like strings between your lips when you talked? I'll never go back to that. Ever, ever. Thank you, VR. I can't. It's so gross. I use lip balm or lip chapstick. Lip chapstick? Chapstick or something? But other than that, no. I have to see this. Hold on. Do you know why I mooed? Because I feel like this clip isn't going to explain why I mooed. But I did, and I don't know why. I heard that. I didn't know I was scaring him. He's a very jumpy person. Like, not a jest. He is excessively jumpy. I actually on purpose try not to scare him because he gets in his zone, and I won't even notice that I'll just walk in his office at nighttime to ask him a question or something, and he'll like, "Hah!" and like headphones fly off. He gets so focused. He's really easy to get like that. Like really easy to get. I think he was playing a mic that reacts to your game. Or he was playing a game that reacts to your mic, yes, because I remember he had to have his door closed because my mic was picking up on his game, and it was, like, responding to me. Dude, my hair looks insane. That's what happens when I don't blow dry. Thanks, Vex. I just got done talking about it. How it's El Estepario Siberiano, and he's the coolest ever. I lost my link. Where did it? My shit. What happened? Stop that. Anyways, yeah, it's because I did Zach's makeup, so I just took a shower and let it go. And this is what it does if I let it go. It's just got a lot of texture. It's very messy. Good evening, David. How are you, love? Yours does the same. Yeah, if I don't blow dry my hair, it just goes, it like sticks straight up in waves. It's not even full curls. It's just like a lot of hair. But normally I blow dry that fucker down. And it's not because of the way it looks. I just can't. When it's curly, it touches my face. I can't. Like, there's no way to keep curly hair out of your face. I don't understand how anybody just functions with it. It touches me. The little spirals come in and they touch my face. And I'm like, ah! Cocoa butter conditioner? Do you have a certain brand you use? I've tried so many goddamn different conditioners and stuff. It's just because my hair is so damn thick and so dry from obvious damage and bleach and stuff. I actually re-dyed it last night. Let's see what it looks like in the light. What side? It doesn't look bad. Remember what color this was? It doesn't look terrible. Kind of turned a purpley color. I just put pink on it because I didn't know what to do. I've been high since 8:30 a.m. this morning, and it's now 5:30 p.m. David, that's the fucking way to do it. How much are you going through? Even if you might be too high to even explain it. But do you notice how much you're going, like how much weed you're going through? Give it to me, mate. Let's watch it. I got no plans today other than I'd like to start gutting my bookshelf. I have no plans. I have a couple games, but we're stream's so fucking short today. I mean, we could do 3 hours of a game, but I mean, we can probably watch a video of a cool string quartet at the same time. I just went cheap. That's same. I mean, Vex, you know me. I talk about that when it comes to makeup. I don't think money means bullshit when it comes to hair, when it comes to products for your skin and stuff. I'm a huge proponent. If you can find it as inexpensive as possible, that's the way to go. 100%. I still use like Fructis or whatever that brand is. The neon green shit. I still use that. Like I used to watch this chick. I mean, I still every once in a while, but Lisa Eldridge on YouTube, very famous makeup artist, very, very intelligent person, has their own makeup brand and everything like that. But she said something really intelligent one time because she's a very common sense person as well when it comes to makeup. She's like, I don't spend money on products that are going to be washed off. Because what's the point? Those active ingredients, they're only on your skin until you wash it off. So like face washes, shampoos, conditioners, stuff like that. Stuff that you're going to be rinsing out. There's really no point in spending exponentially a lot of money on it because it's not sitting on your skin. It's not sitting there all day. And I love that. I've taken that forward in my life. I heard that like fucking 15 years ago and I was like, that makes a lot of sense. It does at the end of the day. And really shampoo, it's just supposed to fucking wash your head. I touch my hair a lot too. I know. It's because I'm getting it out of my, like Viata said the other day, this is my headband. This is like my makeshift headband, and this is how I get my hair out of my face, because otherwise I touch it constantly, and your fingers get it greasy, and... Yeah. I've noticed I'm smoking more joints than normal rollies. What's the difference? So, in your terms, what's the difference between a rollie and a joint? Cuteness, I'm probably going to keep it a rainbow. Like I like my bookshelf being a rainbow. It's aesthetically pleasing. But if you can tell, it's not just books. And it's like, it's a case of there's a shit ton of like multiples on there. A lot of books, excuse me, I'm so burpy. A lot of books that I've packed across the country multiple times and I don't need to. I'm never going to read them again. I'm never going to open them again. They're just books I've read. But there's a shit ton of books on there that I love and will never get rid of. But what happens is, because this is my crafting table, this is like where I do all my stuff. When I'm on a roll and I'm just moving and I'm doing, I tend to set things in this shelf to get it out of my way or to move it really quick, 6 months later, etc., etc. I don't know. It's a terrible habit I have, but I like just, if I'm in the middle of something and something's in my way, I just bat that thing out of my way because I'm in the middle of something, and then 10 days later, I'll be like, I remember batting that thing out of my way. Where the fuck is that thing? But I've thrown it somewhere because it wasn't part of the project I was doing. Therefore, it didn't mean anything to me. That is what has become of my bookshelf. There's just like stuff. Like I think that's a Switch. Literally, I think that's a Nintendo Switch up there. It's just stuff. I need to gut this thing, but I just never find the motivation to do it when I'm sitting by myself because I'm like, I could clean my bookshelf or I could start a new craft project. Or I could work on my kitchen, which is completely in disarray right now. Or I could patch the huge crack in the wall over there. Or I could do anything but that. The thing I need to do. Did I miss the link, by the way, Mike? Videos in the Discord and music. I'm getting it. I got it. I see you, boo. Come on, Discord. Don't be a douchebag. No, don't play in there. Open up on a big screen. Alright, I guess we can just look at it in Discord. Sure. Sure. Whatever. That works. Because it's being a bitch. Okay, rollies without weed. It's just tobacco rolled in papers with a filter. Joint is with tobacco and the weed rolled instead of a filter. You use roach paper. Oh, you use different paper. Shut up! Use different paper? Sorry, they're barking at Zach in the drop frames, guys. I throw things as well. It's the worst. It's the worst habit. Oliver Sacks. What does Oliver Sacks write? That's really familiar. Is there a title I would know? I don't have any games on Switch to play. Like, there's not really anything that's come out that's like, I don't think, that I'm aware of. Oh, roach paper replaces the filter. I get it. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Good morning, Case. How are you, love? It's yeah, no, I 100% I understand. It's the same reason why sometimes what we do with a bong is leave the ashes in. So like this is a stoner bowl from last night, but I'll oftentimes leave an ash pile in there and I'll pack my weed on top of it, and that ash kind of creates a coal that literally blocks the weed from being sucked through into the bong water before it's burned. Same theory. I have played Pokemon before, but only like once in my life. Oh my god, what? Sax was a neurologist. Main book was a man who mistook his wife for a hat. Well, that's unique. The call to the Bork network. Yeah, they bork off sometimes. Good. I got to do fun makeup this morning. Which is my favorite. Random heart. Love you. How are you, love? He lost the ability to see people as people and saw them as objects. That's fascinating. Okay, I'm writing that name down. Fascinating and scary. VR, no shit. It was fun. I had a fun, like, I just kind of like, my problem is I didn't really give a fuck about the Pokemon battles. I just wanted to collect cute animals. And so every time it would come to a part where like you had to do a battle or whatever, I was like, I don't want to do this. And I'd stop playing. Hold on. Oliver, it was Oliver what was it, Sean? Oliver Sacks, yeah. Boom. If you ever played again, dude, I mean, so many people love Pokemon. It's one of those things, when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to play the card, like, I wasn't allowed to play the card game. And by not allowed, I mean, like, you know, you're a kid, so basically you're completely dependent on your parents, right? And if I asked my parents for Pokemon cards, they would say, absolutely not, that's a scam. So, like, Pog, anything that was a collectible like that, Pogs, Pokemon cards, anything like that, we weren't allowed to play. So I didn't ever get, like, the attachment. But I did play Magic the Gathering, but I got into it because I really liked the art on the cards. And I got into that as an adult. No, 100%. I completely understand. Don't apologize. Dude, how many times a day do I go off on respiratory therapy shit at you guys? Come on. I gotta figure out how to get... We have to play this video in Discord. So, shit, fuck balls. What the fuck? I'm trying to route the source so we can watch it. See, it's showing that, which is not what I want you to see. Let's do... Why are you... God, my computer's being so weird. This one? Yeah! It's gonna capture the audio, right? I have to check audio. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I played something out of Discord. One moment. I want to make sure it comes out of the right source so we can hear it, but also we don't get in trouble. It's on top of it? That's... What the fuck? Get out of here. Anyways. I like the card game better than the actual game, but CCGs are a money pit, 100%. Magic the Gathering, you got some kind of nerd, 100%. I'm looking for Nintendo to throw out a Zelda game on par with Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Same. Yeah. I need them to do, like, I'm literally, K's, on the exact same page. It's like Nintendo's like, hey, here's The Legend of Zelda, and then 7,000 child games that you can get on your phone. I just don't, like, just keep making games that are as good as Zelda. What are you doing? Nintendo, stop this. Stop it. Stop it. I collected Pokemon cards as a kid. I actually sold 2 sealed boxes this year, a basic and a jungle set. The first 2 were... Wow, the first 2 were ever... Can I ask what you sold them for? Just pure curiosity? No, 100%. I mean, I'm the same. I usually film like a minute of something and then put my phone away forever because I don't want to be that person. I'm just excited to hear it. Okay, I'm making sure volume. It's a little quiet. I'm gonna turn it up. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so magical looking.
Turn it off, Willard.
That is really cool. That's magical. I love all the candles. Doing the time warp. That's fucking great. Or like a toddler to just come like waddling out and just face plant down the stairs into all the candles, but be totally okay. I'm okay. I love this. So Mike says it's 2 violins, I'm assuming are on the left, and then the viola and the cello. Is it a cello? Yeah, viola and cello on this side. I would imagine that one looked bigger. My roommate in college had a played viola. That's the only reason I know what that thing looks like. But it's a really cool instrument. It's really pretty sounding. Thank you for thanking the mods, VR. I fucking appreciate you. I was waiting. No, 100%. It's giving. We watched something like that yesterday, DeBiro. We watched. I think VR gave it to me. It was like a cute video of a couple. Well, not a couple. It was a girl like asking a boy out, and it was legit. But it was so sweet that myself and the rest of chat were literally just waiting for it to be ruined, and it was never ruined. Like, it just ended with them being fucking sweet. Like, she says something funny, but it's so sweet you don't even notice the funny thing. And we were all just like, one of them's gonna fart or puke, right? We're broken in that way. Yeah, we're tainted. We're all like, oh wow, this really sweet instance where these people might fall in love. Actually, I think VR said they're actually still together to this day. They did fall in love, and we're all sitting here like, one of them's gonna die. The children are not okay. We were left behind. Yeah, she said, I want to do you. That was the end. But it was, I mean, it was too sweet. That couldn't have ruined it. That was still sweet. It was just so sweet. And then we all made jokes about how he comes on her chest. It was terrible. Yeah, this is the video. I'll show it to you. Because it's like 1 second. I mean, it's less than a minute or whatever. And it's, just tell me this isn't like the most nauseatingly sweet thing you've ever seen and that you're waiting for something bad to happen when it pops. Oh, every time. I swear to God, someday it'll choose the right monitor. It's just... Shut up. Stop. The music makes it worse. Yeah. See? You're waiting for it. And then I sucked your dick. It never happens. Oh my goodness.
Now, I'm going to fuck you with Satan's cock.
And that's what we were waiting for. Thank you for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an anus its wing. That's no shit what we're waiting for. And it's no shade. Like, this is the cutest. This is what everybody wants. This is the cute shit everybody wants. But because none of us have it, we're waiting for it to go bad. I bet she doesn't wake up at 7 in the morning to turn her partner into a slutty whore.
So take that, love.
Try to relax your anus.
I'm fine.
No, that's what he should have said. Would have been funny. We were all able to. It just never. I know. And then she. And then they did anal. And then she shit on his chest. It's just so sweet. Well, here's my theory. So we broke it down to make it better. The chest tattoo screams, "Come on my chest." So, like, they lovingly fuck like this. I love you. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, I fucking love you. Yeah! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! And she's like, yeah! Get it in the pedals! Color me in! Do it like the artist you are! And then he shit on her chest. That's what we decided. Because sweet vanilla bitches don't get sternum tattoos. That's my theory, and it makes it better because holy fucking sweet tarts, my dudes. What the fuck? It's beautiful. It's terrible. Sean, what was that? Do you need a permit? Hold on. Do I have my permit button today? I do. I got you, boo. That's what we had to do, but that's the video. If anybody was wondering, it's just never gets bad. Like, I bet they make each other coffee in the morning. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's just so sweet. So sweet. It was beautiful, right? And then I ruin it because I have to, because I can't go on thinking that this is real. It's sitcom levels of shit, of sweet. Sweet, it's so fucking sweet. It was cute. I'm happy for them. But, like, keep it to yourself. The way they talk is like PDA. The way they speak to each other is like hearing someone make out who has too wet of a mouth. I have the same feeling. I'm just like, oh, stop it. Oh, take the dick out of your mouth. Oh, stop. Or put it in your mouth. I don't know. I know. It's beyond. They should be. That's Hallmark. Oh my God. They did better than Hallmark. And it's not shade. They're just so fucking cute. It's nauseating. What is this? Is it a clip of the clip? It'll be silent if it's them. If it's me reacting to the clip, unfortunately. Because, you know, the black magic. I don't know. I think it's one of those. I've seen these before. Is it showing? Oh, it's a clip of me. That's why. It's the squelch. Yeah, no squelching. We're not going to go there. I've seen these videos before where they'll put two people at a table and they have to ask questions and answer honestly. And if they don't want to answer, then they take a shot or something. I've seen channels like this before. People volunteer to go on it or some shit, or they're asked to. I don't know. Oh, no. Oh. I sincerely hope they never see that. Oh my God. Why? Sometimes the intrusive thoughts take over, and I'm here to say I'm sorry. And if they do see that video, I highly encourage them to make one making fun of me and how gross I am. You can color in my petals. I got flower tattoos. Let's fucking go. I'm so sorry. But it's true. A channel trailer? My guys, nothing's more... Nothing's worse than this. I'm so deeply uncomfortable with myself. I can't breathe. Dibira just gifted 5 subs in the channel, you generous fuck. Thank you very much. 07's in the chat. Tittles, my dearest Apollo, Bluesy Lady, and Katsumushi are all butt wizards. The highest order, go forth and be consensual in all the ways. Fucking love you. Oh, Nick, I've just made mistakes again. You know, the usual. Just... Thanks for still being my friend, guys. I'm not, like... I have no excuses for this. I sound like an idiot. We broke it down to make it better. We broke it down to make it better. Why do you guys listen? I'm fucking... This is why I don't watch my own content. I can't watch my own shit. Come her by numbers. You did it, and I'm done. You did it, and I'm done. You win. I don't know what to do with... I don't know what to do with that. Oh my god. We should cheers. I know, this is what happens when Katie's too sober. Do you see this energy? Do you see all the energy? And how I already blacked out what I did on camera for anybody, to those wonderful couple to see? This is what happens when Katie doesn't have marijuana on board. Cheers. Sweet. I can't believe I said that. Sweet vanilla bitches. Do you know how bad a sternum tattoo fucking hurts? File, bless you. Why am I like that? I feel mean. I'm not trying to be mean. It makes me feel better when I think everybody's filth on the inside. That's not a reason. Honestly, thank you for being such a legend. What? There's a dog hair on me. You've just completely spun my day around from the darkest pits of despair to cry laughing to the points that my sides hurt. Bitch, you are welcome. If my shame can bring you joy, let's fucking go. I have a hole in my pants. I'm sad about it. I've been fingering it all day. Sweet vanilla. Like me saying sweet vanilla bitches? This? Hold on. Hold on. Play, you stupid slut. Fuck. I'm trying to time it. I'm sorry. God damn it. How did I go forward? That's not what I wanted. Nope. Yep. I'm gonna have to break it up, because sweet vanilla bitches don't get sternum tattoos. I have so much rage towards that broken kitchen. I can't even tell you, Vex. I was tearing it apart all night. I didn't sit down until halfway through The Shining, I think. And, like, nothing has happened. Like, that's just cleaning. It's just cleaning it. Oh my god. I can't believe I've done this. Just the solo cough that exasperated. Because sweet vanilla bitches don't get sternum tattoos. This is why I can't watch my own content. It's just so cringy. Hold up. Clips are such a broken system. That? Just that? The cough? Okay. I'll work on it. By the way, I thought Zach kind of looked like okay today with the lipstick. It was great. Because sweet vanilla bitches don't get sternum tattoos. Anyways, what do you guys want to do today? So am I. My voice is broken. Because, like, which one do I get? Crunkle, there's so many. There's so many moments of, okay. And usually they're all, like, kind of talking over how she has her meat. I don't know which one to take. I don't know. There's so many. Get sternum tattoos? Mm-mm. I don't want anyone to shit on my chest. I have a really pronounced sternum. I don't have any fat on my chest. I don't think this would be a good idea. Yeah, I'm just feeling it. Like, I can straight up, these are the divots of my ribs. Like, I can just, like, there's, have another cherry. Yeah, I think it'd be bad. I've dated 2 people with sternum tattoos, and they said it's the worst pain they've ever had in their entire life. That is legendarily one of the worst places to possibly get a tattoo, other than, like, your butthole, because it's just skin on bone. I have plenty of bullseyes, and honestly, it forces people to get creative. Like, do you need something dead center on someone's chest. Really? Because, like, I think I just imitated it pretty well on a desk mat. But have you checked your butthole? Wait, what did I do? No, what happened? No, I didn't do anything else. Wait, Isn't it weird that you guys can't hear it till I put it on the mixer? Yep. Yeah. I'm an idiot. I think a tattoo on your tailbone would fucking suck. Theoretically, so what they say about tattoos is basically if you get a tattoo anywhere on your body where there's not like muscle or a lot of fat, then the needle's just bouncing off of bone. So they theoretically say, and I say theoretically because I've had tattoos in some of these areas and they weren't the most painful areas I've ever had tattoos, but they say like the worst areas are like your ribs, your sternum, your elbow, behind your knee, your feet and your hands, allegedly, like the bones on your hands, because you can see the bones, like there's nothing going on there. This, not the most painful tattoo I've ever had by a long shot, actually. That right there, just that filigree on that side bone of like the wrist knuckle or whatever, that almost fainted. Just that one little bit was one of the worst things I've ever felt. I have a tattoo under my boob, straight across my ribs, was nothing. Of that tattoo, though, the worst part of it was like on my back, like I think like right on top of my kidney or something like that, because that was horrific and I felt like I was gonna faint. And then my butt cheek crease, like the crease between the butt cheek where the butt cheek ends and the thigh starts, worst. Horrid. I've never like gotten up and said, okay, that's too much, and I got this close with the butt cheek tattoo to being like, no more. All of my tattoos, I usually sit either for the entire thing or 5-hour sessions. I have a pretty high pain tolerance, and I just kind of chill and listen to music or whatever and zone out. I couldn't. When I got that butt cheek tattooed, oh my God. And just the ditch, just the crease. And I don't know why the fuck that, but that is easily the worst place I've ever had a tattoo in my entire life. I will never again. Like, I'm so glad that part of that tattoo is done. Because I don't know if I could finish it if it wasn't. That was so... I'm clenching hard just even thinking about it. It was like the worst sunburn or like burn, like third-degree burn you can imagine, being like sliced with a knife or something. It was just hot and horrible. But all the bony places, technically, that I've been tattooed, other than right there, just that little guy. Other than that, no. I could have slept. My arm tattoos, these ones, I literally could have napped. These were nothing at all. And I've heard the arm tattoos are pretty rough. So I don't know. I think it's individual. It's individual nerve endings and shit like that. And like, whatever. Not a third-degree burn then. One that would hurt. Like a really bad burn. Because it was so hot. I just remember it being... Because the line work hurt, but it was the color. That's the worst part. So part of my tattoo has like a tree canopy kind of going into it. And the tree canopy is on my butt cheek crease. And when you do color in a tattoo, it's not one needle or like just 3 needles, which is what they do for line work. It's like a cube of a ton of little tiny needles, and they just scrub it into your skin like this. It's kind of like buffing a fingernail, but they're just doing this in circles over and over and over and over to fill in the area, and they're just scrubbing over that raw tissue over and over, and oh my God. Oh my God. It was the worst. That's easily the worst. I have tattoos everywhere. That was the worst. I have a hip tattoo when I have plenty of fat there. It was very cool feeling. My hip bones vibrate. Same. I have a hip tattoo as well. My very first tattoo ever is directly on my hip bone. And it didn't hurt, but I absolutely felt my entire pelvis, not in a sexy way at all, doing this. Like, the whole thing shook. Shooketh. It was shookething. It was wild. None of them sick? Do you have, like, a most painful one? Because I would have said, like, before the butt cheek one, I would have said my tattoos were pretty equal. Like some areas hurt, some don't at all. It's pretty even across the board. That, my butt cheek hurt. Like that was, and then I couldn't sit. I literally had to like prop myself up on my side, this side, because it's on that leg. I forget where my tattoos are. And I couldn't sit on it. I could not sit for weeks. It was horrid. It was so bad. It's a cluster of needles. It literally is. You have this one, right? Was that not too bad? Because I've heard that this is terrible. Because there's nothing there. It's like all your tendons and shit. A cluster puck, if you will. I'm trying to load your palate cleanser and it is not loading. Maybe they deleted it. Oh, did you see Tony Hawk's Last Meal, Vex? It's fucking heartwarming if you want to watch it. It's really cool. He's such an interesting person. Do you know he has like Mensa level? Because I didn't. Like he's fucking smart. No, I got it to load finally. It's YouTube shorts. Sometimes when you give me a YouTube short, it just loads up like the YouTube short home screen. And that's all it does. It'll like, I just have to like reload it 10 times. And then finally it'll be like, oh, is this the video you wanted to look at? Not just the string of videos we think you want to look at? Oh yeah, YouTube. He's really smart. He's like, what's the IQ? Wow. You can tell I'm really smart too. He's mental level IQ. It was kind of interesting. I think it's the YouTube shorts because they've been wonky for me too. It's the same thing TikTok does. Like my little sister, she'll text me a TikTok link and I'll click it on my phone and it'll open up the TikTok app, but it'll just take me to TikTok home screen and I have to go back to her text, click that link again. And sometimes I have to do it up to 5 times before TikTok will be like, oh, you have a specific video you wanted to look at. You didn't just want to surf the channels of bullshit. Weird. They've both been doing it to me and it drives me nuts, but no, I got it. I've never really listened to him speak before. I don't know, like not on purpose, but like I've never really seen him have a platform to just have a conversation that's not solely about skating. You know, like every instance I've watched or listened to or whatever, people are asking him about skating. So that's usually, and which it 100% makes sense because he invents tricks and shit. Oh, this is that nice guy that teaches people. I think that's adorable. Oh, I have it loaded up like 4 times now. It loaded all the times, finally. It's not when it's up in the back, the only way you guys could see it is I actually have it tilted towards you a lot. I thought about just repainting the horse with like matte paint so it actually shows up. I don't know how well it would stick to shiny cardboard. It is dusty as fuck. You need to cut out, wait. What you need is a cutout of Danny DeVito and put that over his head. Oh my God. With the bloody neck. I would just want Danny DeVito. I'd just keep that. That's way cooler. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with Cupcake. She truly is the gift that has never stopped giving. But like, you know. Danny DeVito's Danny DeVito. Remember the Shorties logo? I made one saying fatties and I used it in the gym. That's phenomenal. It has so many layers to it. If I saw that in the gym, I'd be like, I need to see their car. Okay, I have to pee. Stretch your legs, load a bowl, do what you need to do. I'll be right back. Mute.
I'm going to fuck you with Satan's cock.
99 months. What the fuck? I don't know what to do. Restart my defibrillator. Thank you for subbing to the class. Came to class 11, giving announcements for 99 fucking months. Dude, it's becoming like a lot of years where it's like, huh. That's a lot. Damn. There's been a few recently that are like 95 months. I'm like, this is the part where it's weird when you're like, oh, my child's 95 months old. It gets, you know, it's odd behavior. I know. I already think I have a 100-month sub, actually. I can't remember. I think Rygar I think I have a couple. I don't know what to do for a 100-month gimmick. I have no idea. If you guys come up with ideas, let me know. I've thought about it and I'm just like, I have no idea. I don't know. Finally came up with last meal. Okay. Philly roll from an highly rated NYC sushi restaurants. A Philly roll. Okay. A white cheddar mac and cheese. My grandma's pierogies. A nice juicy cheeseburger with a fried egg on it. Fuck yes. Runny yolk or not. I need to know. Can of Coke and a red Starburst and a slice of apple pie. Fucking A. I don't know what I would do for my dessert. It'd probably be frozen fucking peanut M&Ms. How it's so not exciting, but it's comforting. That I feel like that'd be a chore to ask them to do all of them. Because, like, we go through, I think I calculated, we can get through, if I'm, like, on it, around 70 videos in a Friday. Like, if they wanted to, but that's a lot. I would feel like that'd be putting a chore on someone. Right, I wouldn't want to do that. I'd be like, you want me to make you a 70-song playlist? Like, potentially more? I'm okay. Like, I wouldn't want to do that. That sounds like a lot of work, but it's a good idea. I like where you're going with that. I'm going to make a note and keep thinking about it, because it is something I should do, and I've thought about it before, and I get overwhelmed because I have really bad... I'm really bad at coming up with ideas, and then I don't think about it anymore. Running, absolutely, same. Hold on, 100 month. I got to. That's okay. Cheers. Cheers to that. Since it's a weird short ass day since I made my whore this morning, I figure we could maybe, and by we I mean you can help me decide what books to get rid of, because Eliza can attest to this. I have too many, and I deeply have been needing to gut this damn bookshelf. And the caveat is a lot of what's inside of it isn't just books. I tend to just like throw stuff in there. As you can see, there's lots of bits and bobs when I don't know where to put something, or I'm just moving it out of my way because I'm using my crafting table or something. Like, I tend to just throw stuff up there, and it desperately needs to be culled. Like, there's doubles of books in there. There's books that I absolutely do not need. I will never read again. Outdated med textbooks, exactly. Like, stuff that just, it's not a reference manual anymore because it's so out of date. Shit like that. Again, lots of doubles. But I figure we go, because the treasures in there, like just the little figurines in the front, I can already see are kind of, I haven't gone through it in a bit. Hi. I do. I've been breaking down and saving Amazon boxes so I can donate them. And I already found a library that'll take them, because I think it was Dream recently took books to like a thrift store, and they turned away a bunch of them because they were outdated cookbooks or something. And it's like, a ton of people buy that stuff. A ton of people want to read that stuff. If you have one, we can put one up while I pull stuff off the shelf. That'd be, I'm vexed. I'm never going to say no to drum. I mean, I love sometimes I will, obviously. Like, Saturday was a freak day. I figure if I wasn't even going to say anything. Like, we kept getting away with videos all day, so I'm like, maybe if I just don't say anything, we won't coincide with the downloads of games. Because right when I ended stream, no shit, all of my internet was like, and nothing would work on my computer. I was like, oh, this is fun. Excuse me. Dry throat. Okay. I'm going to start pulling some of the front stuff off of it. Hold on. I'm going to... So now, yeah. So now there shouldn't be feedback into my mic, but I can still hear stuff. And by feedback, I mean from me. I just want to be able to hear, like, if we watch something. I know, Vile. I think about it all the time, and I'm like Glut says, I think I get stuck on, like, it should be something special, or, like, some crazy experience I had, or some, but, like, Like, for instance, my dessert would probably be frozen peanut M&Ms. Like, that would probably be the thing I had as my last meal dessert because it's comfort to me. Like, that's like, it's comfort, it's reliable, it's tasty. 2 amazing local charities donate mom's things too. One for regular things and the other for medical things. Fuck yeah, they took everything and were amazingly kind. Fuck yes. That medical stuff was probably highly valued. Oh my god, like walkers, anything like that. Oh my god. That stuff, you know, is so goddamn expensive and it's crazy. Like, it's crazy the hoops people go through to get medical equipment. Fuck it a shout because it's endless so I can live forever. Or you die of the meat sweats. Ooh, I have something cool to show you from my bookshelf. I don't think I've ever shown you guys this. So I got into making these a while ago. Just once in a while when I need an activity. But not right now. I love you so much, but this is a lot of sharp edges. But have you guys ever seen book nooks? They're wild. Let me tell you. But for someone who has a lot of anxious energy, when I'm like, especially when I'm on my period, and I'm just like overtly anxious and I cannot settle my brain to do anything actually productive, these are a lifesaver. And I make these sometimes. I don't really care what the theme is. Yeah, I'm going to turn on autofocus. That's what I was trying to pull up the app for the damn camera. And it has lights in it. There we go. Okay. So that's up close without the lights on. This is probably the most complicated one I've ever made. Because, like, for instance, I had to cut out and roll every single one of these little guys. And I had to, like fold everything. Like, every single one of those envelopes in the back actually has a document in it. It was so much, like, ridiculous detail. In this one, it's probably the most complicated one I've ever done. I guess it's supposed to be, like, a mock Sherlock. I don't know. But I had to do, like, all those books. Hold on. Each book is a real book. It's crazy. This is definitely the most complicated one I've ever done because it's just like this level of detail, but every book is that. Every book is crazy. I didn't glue a lot of them in because I need to be able to show that to people. Like, do you understand? But if I turn the light on, and then it's really bright because of the saturation, but it's got lights in the roof and then lights behind the clock in the back. So it lights up through there. Fucking Twitch. Is Twitch being twitchy? Oh, it fucked up your email. God damn it, motherfuckers. It actually looks better without the light on in here just because I have the light on. Oh, that's the sensor. It turns it off and on. But yeah, that's something stuck up back there. Like that dresser I had to make by everything. This one was just hella complicated. It was a lot of tiny pieces. It is ass. I agree. Thank you. They're fun to make. You can just, you get, I get them on Amazon for like $20. I think this one was probably $30. And then I just, when I'm so anxious I can't focus, I just do this. Because it's like, the instructions are like, yeah, it's a kit. Vile, no shit. I was just going to say it's just like Legos. The instructions are visual based. So they're pictures with arrows. And they are step by step. And everything's really labeled really well. So it's as peaceful and calming as Lego. If you like Lego, the only things you need are glue. I have wood glue, so I use that. But other than that, comes with everything. They're pretty fun to make. I'm actually in the middle of one right now. I'll show you. Hold on. So this is a one wall of one that I'm making that has like a dangly sign on it and a half open door and shit. But they start out like this. Like you just have this punch out piece and it's flat. And then all of these are punch outs. And I use a nail file to file like the bits off the corners if there is any. And you just glue everything together. And then this is the other side of the wall. It's not done, but it's going to have fairy lights. And I had to make all of these pots and all of the flowers in them and everything. Like, it's crazy with the detail they put into these for you to put into them. And then that'll be the light kit. But, like, I had to make that. So if that kind of shit makes you nervous, it shouldn't. It's super dumb easy to do. But I had to make all of it. Like, I had to put all the cords in and create the PCB and shit. But I like that stuff and, like, doing the chord organization and stuff. Well, that's the cool part. You really don't have to glue it together as a whole piece. I just like that it's snug and fits. Like, this piece will go here eventually. Like a poos wow. Like that. And eventually, I actually don't know what those lights are going to be, but that's going to be the switch for turning them off and on. And that it's like an alley, I guess. I don't know. They're fun, though. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, Legos, I didn't really have room for. I don't have room for, like, my BB-8s in my guest bedroom because I don't know what to do with it. But these, because they take up such little space on a bookshelf, they're about as big as a hardback book. It's like, I don't know how to describe that. It's all the fun of Lego, but it's this big. So it just, like, sits in your bookshelf. And then most of them have a sensor. So when they're on, when you're nearby, the sensor will sense you, and then when you're not nearby, it'll turn off. So you're not, like, killing the batteries, but it's like a decoration, I guess. I don't know. It looks nice at nighttime. But they're relatively small. And just fun. It feels like building a dollhouse or something. A little bit. Crazy detailed, though. This one was big. Stack them on top of each other? Yeah, that's why I'm purging my bookcase, because look at it. It's double stacked back and up in some cases. It's a problem. I've thought about making those on stream with you guys because I've seen them on TikTok and stuff. The problem is the TikToks and stuff, they're clipped, so it looks like people are just like snip, 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 and it's done. And it's actually like 20 hours of sitting here cutting paper. It's a lot of that. Like, you get, where's the sheet? You get a sheet that looks like this, but like 10 times this size. And each one of these, that's what the book is. So you cut it out with scissors and then you fold it like an accordion. It's like diamond art. Yeah, it's really fine and tiny. These were just extras. But it's a lot of me just sitting here and doing this, and I can't really look up because then if I fuck up the cutting, it doesn't fit and blah, blah, blah. So it's not, I don't know if it's really anything anyone would give a fuck about, but they're fun to make. 20-hour build, 10 hours editing the video. Exactly. For how long? Like a minute on TikTok? It's crazy amounts of work to get to there. Crazy amounts of work to get there. Like, not a shade at all. It's just the live is a little different, which sucks. Let's see what else. We have a ClassyKatie Coca-Cola bottle. Back when Twitch did really cool gifts, I had to empty it before I went on the plane because I only had a carry-on and I couldn't bring fluids. But it was full of Coke at one point. But, like, that's pretty cool. What the fuck what happened? I don't know what happened. This is a chunk of wood I found, and I turned it into a watercolor palette. I think I was talking about this the other day, because this is why I ended up with a lot of weird drill bits. Because I had to bore out the holes for the watercolors. These are Daniel Smith's. They're beautiful. Right, that's the weird, it's like, seeing your username on something with Coke is weird. I should fill it with sand. It's a really good idea. CK. It's just stuff. It's a lot of, I have so much more stuff too. This is just some of it. It's not a Switch. Guess what kind of game console I have behind my back? Could you? It's not a Switch. It's not a Steam Deck. Not a Vita. It's a special edition Twilight Princess. What was this? What was which Nintendo? Wii U? Wii U, I think. Right? Yeah, special edition Twilight Princess Wii U. I do have the DS and the 3DS, and I think they're in my bookshelf actually. Like I said, I fucking love Zelda. This is a bag I got in Thailand, but I think it's full of edible bugs. Or something. Yeah. And instruction manuals. It is. I know, it broke the moment I got home, but it was pretty. I got it at the elephant refuge I went to in Thailand. I think I'm going to tear out all the weird stuff that's just sitting on stacks of books first, and then I'll start pulling the books out, but there's so much just weird stuff in there. Like, that's a spider molt. Jeff Bezos G-string. I know, gore, woo, and a disembodied arm. My Nana collected chickens and I got some of them. This is one of them. That's it. And a Totoro. That I think my dog's got a hold of because it's missing its everything. Oh my god. What happened? Dear Lord. That is a nightmare. I'll just... Apple Jacks, right? I think. An ocarina. I can't play. No. Eliza gave me this years ago. I still can't play it, but it's cool. Empty weed bag. Hello, L, my love. I think I started a leather apron and didn't finish it. Yeah. A dog whistle note in there somewhere. There could be anything in this shelf. I really don't know. Oh. Everything's gonna be dusty because I live in the desert. Don't judge me. Ew. Hell yeah. Dude, did I even play this? Yeah, I did. Oh my god, there's a Millie hair in it. It must be it must be kept safe. Cool, though. I think this is the 3DS. I think. Probably. These things had crazy battery life. Where's the power button? There it is. Wouldn't that be crazy if it did? No, it seems dead. But I think they did have crazy battery life. I don't know what kind of charger it takes. That? I know, the real question, where's the charger? Oh. Is that the charger? No. Whomst? Oh, it is. Oh my god, who is she? Let's charge this bitch up. We have a red light. That'll be fun. That's crazy that the charger was in there. It even came with like special styluses and stuff. I got this as a gift. A Christmas. ClassyKatie for the win, right? Dude, who would have known? She was a person of dust. This is pretty cool. I mean, God, I don't even remember how many years ago. I don't know. I think maybe since before I had my sub button, I don't know. But a wonderful member of our community crocheted Toothless for me. Crotcheted. And it's precious to me, and I keep it in my bookshelf because it's the only place my dogs can't get it. Because they, as you've seen, stuffies are theirs. And if they did anything to this, I would die. Literally, I also have, they crocheted me this, and they crocheted me a Yoshi. But I don't know where the Yoshi is. I think it's in a different shelving. Isn't it precious? I know, I could never do this. It even has little wings. I love How to Train Your Dragon. Great movie. Is he not so fucking cute? I've moved house 3 times with these, and they're so precious to me because I know how much goddamn work goes into this. I could never do this. I do not have this talent. I didn't make these. These were made for me, but damn. That's a lot. That's so much that goes into these. They're very precious to me. Basically everything in my house has been given to me. It's such a small house, it's all I keep. I know, that's what I'm saying, Cocky, right? I could never do this. It's just so fucking well done, and I know the work that goes into it. I couldn't do it, but fucking goddamn Yoshi's right. And he's Oreo orange. Alright, what else we got? Books. 2 books about serial killer women. A dismembered hand. This is the one I think I was talking about recently, though, that just has like crazy realistic, realistic features. Crazy. I think Mandel found this and he sent it to me because he knows I like my dismembered body parts. But isn't that wildly detailed? I think it must have been a prop from a set or something. Do I have a pit of lava to throw him into? No. Never know when you're going to need a hand. Which is why I have 2. I think I was gonna make a quilt. No idea. Are they both left? They are. Vex, you just gave me a reason to buy another dismembered hand/arm, and I thank you for that. You my man, bitch. That's friendship. I need a righty. I think I mentioned these yesterday. Because someone was like, I thought Zeke got a hold of all your kazoos. What time is it? Oh, I still have 15 minutes. Okay. We have to hide these swiftly. I know. I have to say, I think it was in movie night. The community that hangs out in the evenings with us in Discord gave me the idea. Because I was like, Zach always takes my kazoos and throws them away because he fucking hates because I get obsessive with them. And they were like, dude, just buy 100 Chinese cheap ones and then you can never be without one. And I did. I bought this whole box for like $5. They're not the best, but I'm never without a kazoo. It's the dream, but I have to hide it. I keep them in the books because Zach doesn't read. We're getting to the weird, the weird part. Nobody clipped this. I have some fleece, flesh, extremely large crochet needles, hooks, of which I have no clue why I own, because I don't think I've ever seen yarn that big, that you don't just use your arms to crochet. That's like an 8. It's an 11. It's an 11. I don't know. The smallest one's an 8. What the fuck did I need this for? No idea. I'm a very basic crochet bitch. This wasn't it. I didn't do this. Maybe they're Vissies. She might have left them. A deck of cards. If you know, you know. Orange drink, am I right? Sewing machine stuff. Baby blankets, right? Or giant yarn. But like, I don't go, you know, I stay within a 4 and a 6. You say 7 and I'm like, oh, that's a little girthy for me though, don't you think? I think maybe we could do a 6. Probably, yeah? Yeah? I do nothing but scarves, so. You have a 12? Holy shit. I've literally never seen that. I'm seriously very basic bitch when it comes to crocheting, like hats and scarves. Which I'm fine with, not complaining. But they don't, like, I've seen that shit that you can do with your arms. Because obviously this is how we crochet. Why are you on the ground? So I also do paper crafty shit. This is pointless, but I make these little books out of craft paper. This is the only reason I would ever show any of you this, because I don't see another reason why I would. But this is how Katie takes up all her time. So it's like a flap, and then there's a piece of burnt paper underneath. Reason number 302 why Katie doesn't sleep. I do this. I don't even know what this was. Why did I do this? This was 3D printed for me by a member of the community. I think this was Mandel as well. But it's Commander Zavala, and it has a thank you from the community on the back. I don't know if you can see it. That. It's a thank you from the community, and every time I read it, I cry. So I'm not gonna, but it's beautiful, and someday I'll paint it. The manic no shit, that's my life. That's why I kind of got into cosplay, because it gives me a goal, and it gives me a product, as opposed to just finding this shit and be like, why did I do that? Why did I keep a weed bag? This is from my dispensary. Yay, medicine man. Donuts. Tissue paper. Tissue paper. A pattern I printed and never did anything with. Boards for pounding holes into metal. I mean, leather. I obviously wanted to color it. You know, I actually did. I Mod Podged a couple of the bags onto my desk. When my desk did that horrible rot thing like 2 years ago, and I had to sand it down and fill it in and like refinish it. Every time I painted it black again, it wasn't perfect, and I couldn't handle it. So I ended up just literally using Mod Podge and hard coding it and just covering it in things I love, like printouts from the internet and a couple bags from my weed store. Are Mod Podged onto my desk. Are you really a crafter? Oh my god, thank you, Funk. I appreciate you deeply. I have better organization for the things that I have yet to make than the things I have made. I don't know. Ooh, pretty watercolors. Look at that color. Ooh, I don't know why I did that, but it's pretty. Of undone oh, thank you, Cocky. Thank you. This is why my boyfriend bought me an iPad. Otherwise, I'd spend too much money and be painting freaking light switch covers. I have one. It didn't stop me. Oh no shit, before her stroke, Tazi printed out so many patterns of these she never used. We have plans to use them. Lots of plans. I was gonna say good intentions, but I fucking know how you would respond to that. Episode 7 and what's stacked weirdly in Katie's bookshelf. A bong. Part of a pattern that I deeply cared about because look, I even like gaffa taped it. Headphone case. With no headphones in it, mind you. What do you think this was for? I have no idea. This is fun. It's an original. It's a second edition. I lied. It's a second edition. I don't think it's an Asus Rogue. I think it's probably a computer part. Yeah. It's a second edition that is banged to fuck, but let me tell you, was this used to hell? Kind of cool though. Worth keeping, but very cool. This was Zach's. He was actually one of those kids, man. I wish I would have had people around me that would have played something like this with me. I would have died. What are you? It's so confusing. It's got a mouse in it. That I think was some cheapy free mouse that must have come with it, because it's nothing. But I have no idea. Maybe this was just, you know what this is? I bet this is a box of stuff. I bet this was the box to something, and it became stuff. I have a lot of D&D manuals that are on the bottom of my shelf that we'll get to, and I'm excited to see what edition they are. I know they're used and abused to hell in a loving way. I know, isn't that sick, though? I think there's a dead fly in it. Ah! To the bin with it. That just, there's no fixing that. That's a mess now. Nope. Absolutely not. I've been avoiding this one, but here we go. I'm nervous. Like a tarot mat? Wait, the bug? Chris, thank you. I'm really sad actually because I love these pants and look at. I'm pissed. I think I got it caught on like my kitchen that I'm renovating and tearing apart because I have no water right now. And it fucking busted its nut this morning. I'm upset. If things just come fucking tumbling out of this shelf, don't be concerned. I knew this would happen. This is, I think, just leather crafting, or I don't know, actually. This is why I have to go through it. It becomes hoarding, and I don't know what's here, and that means it's just trash. What? Why do I have this? It's just fucking mess. It's like the world's tiniest pincushion, I think. Thread. Drugs. Thread. Velvet thread. Wait, I'm a dragon? Wait, why am I a dragon, though? Tell me why. Tell me. I was born year of the dragon, actually. And this is the last year of the dragon until I'm 48. Disgusting. Oh, 100%. Oh my god, I should show you my I have hanging coffins on my walls that I have even more treasures in that are like organized. A jar of buttons. Velvet string. A bag. Lanolin. Just fucking lanolin? Whoa. Yep, I'm thinking this is what I greased my string with for leather crafting, because woof. I had to open it because it looked nasty. I don't know, does it? It just smells like a sheaf. A sheaf? A sheep. Sheep. Bah. Sheaf? What is that? I don't know. Just a sheaf juice. Hey, look, leather's things I never finished. Cute. I don't know. Does anyone remember why I made this? I literally got one snap away from finishing it and then didn't. Why? That's so much work, Katie. Okay. Maybe? I feel like it's supposed to be, I mean, what would you put that in? Some plastic plants. And look. An abandoned crochet project. We've come full circle. Perfect. It fits. I have no clue what this was supposed to be. Pretty color, though. But that's the gauge I fuck with. Maybe? Or like, because you'd have a belt on, so it would be sideways. What? Yeah. Maybe it's for your dick. Oh yeah, I saved these. These came in my Sailor Moon bikini thing in the boobahs. And I was like, those look like they'd be perfect to make the Jinx bombs. She has two different bombs. One's a monkey, but one has like a round base. So I saved them. That's where my hoarding comes from, is like, I'll definitely need these. This is perfect in what I've been looking for. I just don't need it for like months. I wish my boob was that big. Wow. Sure does give the game away, doesn't she? A pedal for my keyboard. Why we're fondling giant contact lenses? Actually, ooh, I could probably use one of those to turn myself into a pretty cool Cyclops. You give him a tap on the butt and say thank you. This has glitter in it and I don't want to open it. Some of it just fell on the... Oh my God, it's still happening. It's still happening. Oh my God, it's my butthole. This is very precious. These were my first 2 years at TwitchCon when business cards were still fun and popular. Yeah. So, hypothetically, it's somebody's vectored butthole. Not mine. But it has the year on them. And to this day, my dudes, how many, what's the first year on here? 2015. So 9 years strong. I still get random ass people that walk up to me and go, holy shit, are you the butthole girl? That sticker is still on my computer or on something in their life. And I just find that beautiful. And this is literally how we became the class holes. So I found them, which is dope, but the box has glitter in it. So, just gonna put this right here. I mean, it is literally like industry people come up to me, like people from gaming companies, and they'll be like, holy crap, are you you're the butthole girl. And I still to this day will be like, what the fuck do you, oh my God, do you have my sticker still? Like if you ever watch my friend Misty, Imperial at just twitch.tv/Imperial, on one of her sewing machines, right where her thumb rests, is my anus. It's like a little kiss everywhere I go. Leather edge paint in delightful colors such as pink and turquoise. Soot makeup. The coolest chalice ever in my life. Fucking sick. It's the damn chalice. Oh, dome. Yeah, it is a dope chalice. Damn chalice made me laugh though, so I'm gonna stick with that. Like, it does look like an XP chalice. It does. Is that a symbol? Where do you put your hand? It feels oddly intimate. Because there's a... Oh, we're holding thumbs. Oh, Betsy, did you do them yourself? Oh, I'm so excited for you. I love it. It's got actually a steel interior, so you could use it. Bones are cool. This isn't on this bookshelf, but on my other bookshelf, of which my boob keeps falling out, I need to go through. I found two precious things. First, my baby girl. We'll put that with the buttholes so they're together. Then I found this. I don't remember why I have this. I can't I don't. Why do I have this? No, they're bones. There's like spinal columns and a skull. There's a couple skulls. Witchcraft, maybe? I just, for the life of me, I can't. There's brains. There's calcified brains. No, it's just the body parts of something. I don't, but like, here's the thing. If I just go and use them for now witchcraft, what if I remember in a year and I'm like, fuck, those bones were supposed to be for then witchcraft? I'll be kicking my hypothetical self in the ass. I just don't know. If someone goes missing in my life and they search my house because I'm a suspect, I'm going in the slammer. I'm done. Like, what have I pulled off my shelf so far? Bones, dragon things, some pelt of a sheep, a spider carcass, an eyeless Totoro, and a box of bones. So I haven't killed anyone without a doctor's order, just saying. A resin mold. Check this, it's a resin mold with molds in it. Anybody need a hand? Ha ha ha. High five. Guess it'll just be boned. I think this is all resin molds actually too. Maybe a spider enclosure. That's a possibility, Glut. That's the closest I've come. Oh, there's literally... Okay. Dear past Katie, what if I had turned this the fuck upside down? It's literally resin molds just full of loose glitter. Like, on purpose. Do you see that? It's just... Why would I do this? It was literally just like that. Why would I do that? This is what I'm saying. This is the... You're just witnessing ADHD at its best. This is ADHD. Why would I do that? I've literally... How many things have I opened now where it's like, Katie, did I try to glitter bomb myself? Is this like a new level of self-loathing I'm unaware of? That has to stay upright. Hold on. This side up. Get out of my head. That's literally what I wrote on it. Yep. Because visual learning is important. It's just the weirdest. A poem I cut out. What is this? It's like a fucking palmistry hand that I put thread all over. And my belt buckle from high school. I just don't know where these things come from. This is stuck. Get unstuck. Hold on. Ooh. I have a thread pile. This is the cool thing, I think. I made this. It's a case for a tape measure. I actually made one for Vissy too, and I gave it to her. But that's a tape measure inside, but it's got like a leather case and a little... Shut up! Why? Oh, there's There's some whores in this house. There's some whore. Get out. Oh, this is very gentle. Get in the camera. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house.
That's why they were barking.
In this house.
Because they didn't recognize Dad.
It's
Didn't
that
recognize Dad.
wet ass pussy. How did that song go?
You can see my
Wet ass
nips.
pussy. Getting that wet ass pussy. Yes. Yes. Oh. Look at your beautiful hair. Who did this? Oh my god! Nudity! The nudity is out of control!
Taking this shit off.
Get a bucket. I want to sing it like that soft guy though. Get a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Oh man, that turned out so much better than I thought it would, let me tell you. I might have to run off to tell him how to wash his face here in a minute, because he doesn't know how to get that shit off, and it's... This wet-ass pussy made that pull-out game weak. I don't know, I can't remember, but thank you. Wop, 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 thinking about wet-ass pussy. I want to sing it to like the tune of Natalie and Bruglia or something. But I haven't heard that song in so long. That wet pussy today. Bum, bum. Moist and sticky, could there be another way? Bum, bum. Kinda smells like Nana. Cats are gathering round. Is it 'cause you're knitting yarn? Nobody thinks so, 'cause we're all thinking, gosh darn, what's that stank? What's that stank? I think I sang I'm a bitch, I'm a lover instead. But it's fine.
Try to relax your anus.
The stank of thang. I want to try to sculpt thang. I've had my hand on a few dicks. I think I could figure it out. Yeah, I totally sang I'm a bitch, I'm a lover instead. My bad. What do I do with Apple Jacks? We'll go here for now. That's pretty cool. No! Flared bass only. Tie this guy to the microphone? You know, I could with the sheep fleece. I don't know why I have this either. There's a lot of dead things going on. She's kind of a fat slut. It's okay. We like your booty this way. You just fucking keep your shit together. Which side are we pulling? Perfect. She thick in all the right places. It's that apple bottom ass with the tail, with the fur. All them bitches looking at her. She hit the flow. Next thing you know, shorty get low. Shorty get low. Oh, happy 420. Where's my bong? The rod was too thick. She's kind of a tight slut. That was Keith Vex. Are you proud of me? Do you see what that does? I'm fine. Anyways, I think I was showing you this cool tape measure that I made. That's it. And it clips onto you. Like. Okay. It's book time, so I'm gonna grab a box to put the stuffies in to keep them safe. Cheers. What do I do about this? It's haunting. This is what it should look like. Minus that. Oh, I like button eyes. Oh my god, I could make it like a Coraline version. I like that. Bitch. Look, it's all coming together. It's not hoarding. I really did need it all. This is so high up, I can't see you guys. Sorry. My Little Pony. Stay. There we go. Now it's nice and unsettling. Mine's crafting. It's craft stuff. Like, I tend to buy old jackets and stuff that are leather, and then I tear them down and I reuse all the leather. And I save the buttons. So I got a lot of buttons. It's not because of all the people I kill and the clothes I save. If that's what you're thinking. Because I know some people save trinkets. That's not me. I mean, it wouldn't be me if I did that. Just saying. I'm going to grab a trash bag. Okay, so can any of my tool people tell me, what is this? It does that when you squeeze it. Why would I want this? And is it garbage? It does kind of look like spider fangs. It's O-ring pliers? Oh, spring installation. Thank you. What about this one? Same? They look like something you would put in the head of a penis to separate the both. Oh, hey there. How are you doing?
What are we talking about? Separating the head of a penis?
We're doing nothing.
Honey,
Look how good my butt looks.
it looks great.
Thank you. This one closes, but like it's not, it's two different round. It's round, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make a circle. So why would you need this?
Now,
Speak of penis and it
I'm
shall
going
appear.
to fuck you
With Satan's cock. Mayo, thank you so much for subbing the class, keeping the class alive and giving any swings. I fucking appreciate you. Okay, so this is, that's what I was thinking, wire bending or something, because I am going to be making those wings. And so if this could be helpful in wire bending in any way, because I have to make the moth wings. Huh. Oh, no, absolutely not. Yeah, if these are going to be useful, okay. No idea where they came from. Tiny pin cushion. Why would I want you? I don't. I don't need this, right? Why would I want this? Tell me it's garbage. Yeah. Tossing. We're tossing. I don't need that. Don't need that. Those are good. Chalk pencils for lining. Bought sewing projects. And a cup I made. Mod Podge. It's addiction. What about this? Garbo? It's just, I don't know what to, it's useless. Don't need it. I love purging. It's my favorite. These are just erroneous stickers. I'm throwing them. I don't know what they're for. I don't need them. Garbage. Do you want to see if I can put the poem together? It's in, the verses are cut up. I bet I was going to Mod Podge to my desk. I'm going to throw it away, but. Let's see. Yeah. See if you can tell where this is from. Hold on. Where's my music coming from? Okay, name this. Name this book / movie. I sit beside the fire and think of all that I have seen, of meadow flowers and butterflies in summers that have been. Don't cheat. I know he knows this. I sit beside the fire and think of people long ago, of people who will see a world that I shall never know. I sit beside the fire and think of how the world will be when winter comes without a spring that I shall ever see. For there are still so many things that I have never seen. In every wood, in every spring, there is a different green. Of yellow leaves and gossamer, in autumns that there were, with morning mist and silver sun and wind upon my hair. For still there are so many things that I have never seen. In every wood, in every spring, there is a different green. Think about who you're talking to. Would it be Robert Frost? Or would it probably be something super nerdy? Like Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit?
Picasso.
Picasso, he says. It's Dildo Blabbins. It's his song about death. It's a great one. No, that's garbage. I don't need this. I don't know why I printed it out. Picasso? Who are you? Come here real quick. Will you come here? Yeah, it's not in the movie, sadly. It's one of those things that it's like in the book, it says Dildo sings it, but it reads like a poem, and I have no idea how it would be sung, and they didn't put it in the movie. But it's really beautiful. It's about dying and about like the world that will go on forever after you, kind of thing.
It doesn't come off.
I just had to prove it. For those that were here this morning and I was talking about Maybelline vinyl,
Yeah, it doesn't come off.
he took a hot man shower, probably used a bar of soap on his face.
Yep.
There you go. I swear, I don't wear it enough to like.
What did you bring me over here for?
That's it. Go on.
Just
You're
my
fine.
lips?
Yep.
I thought. Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
You have to use like an oil base to get it off. I usually literally just put a little bit of olive oil on my finger. A little bit of olive oil, or they sell like makeup removing balms that are really expensive, but you can get cheap like micellar water, but it will not come off with soap and water. Let me fucking tell you. That shit is forever. It is a nice color on him though, honestly. They all think it's a really nice color on you, babe. He agrees. Oh, dude, Nameless. Bilbo Baggins. I just saw you guessed it. Thank you. It's one of my favorites, honestly. It's just like, it touches me every time I read it, but I pretty much almost know it by heart at this point. Oh, Cocky, do you want to see it? I have a picture of it. It was wonderful. Did you get to see his gloriousness? Hold on. So I was late today for those that didn't know. Oh, you did? Okay, well, we're going there anyways because I already pushed the button and I like to brag about it. But, Zach asked me to turn him into a whore. So I went with, like, classy. And by that I mean I did his makeup in the dark. I think it turned out kind of nice, to be honest. Honestly, the colors I put on him were stunning, and I'm going to try to make a real makeup look with these colors. But doing it in the dark was a terrible choice. He's a... Babe, I think I found your new Twitter banner. Yeah. Nemo says, I've paid for worse. I love it, honestly. I think it was great. Himself, we know what you mean. We know what you mean. It's fine. It works out. It's totally fine. Resin mold, you run this pile. Pattern I've never used. I don't know. I have too many. Thread. The thread horde. Open sesame. How did the reveal go? They want to know. He says thumbs up on the reveal. It went really well. Were they confused? Yes. All day, he said. Whole stream. I saw a lot of comments of people asking about that pretty lady on stream today. So I'm going to take that and put that in my back pocket for later. You're beautiful. Thread is always nice to have. Yeah, I would never purge thread, and this is all sewing machine thread, which you tend to go through really fast. Like, once you pick a project that's going to be this color, I'll use it all in one project. I'm just putting it together. Oh. I think that was a Band-Aid container. Maybe it's Maybelline. It was. It is. It's Maybelline. It is Maybelline. Maybelline with a little color pop. I know. That's what I'm saying. My desk is covered. It's crazy, but this is good for me. I need to purge this. It's just stuff I'll never use. Like this, I will use. I've told you guys about it. I know I want this. I've actually been looking for something like this for a while to do the bomb. I wish there was a different. Her little. I want to call it something other than a bomb. But Jinx is like little explosive guys. The little there's like a little monkey that has the tambourine or whatever, and then there's like a shark one. I guess they're just bombs. Yeah, that's it. I've had this. I bought these at a Ross or TJ Maxx or something, like right after I started streaming, because I was like, oh my god, they have a C and a K. Incredible. Wow. Who'da thunk it? Do I need this? It's like a step, it's a sniff away from Live, Laugh, Love. You know what I'm saying? Keep, because it's CK? All right. I might paint him or something, or just make him look different. But I've had them forever. But you know what I mean? Like those people that put letters on their walls that are like, Live, Laugh, Love, or Chardonnay all day, or Rosé Bay. I don't help. I just see these things on TV. They're real, right? Like that. Oh my god, it is almost fuck. In a moment. Why are you doing that today? No. If you spell the word fuck out loud, you're basically just telling me to F off. Think about that next time you're cussing. Perfect. This will be for erroneous pens and pencils and stuff. Nope. Keep. What would I use a little velvet baggie for? I think I got a sex toy in this, but why would I need it outside of that? I thought I was doing the funeral song until I realized it was like the fucking dice bag. Ooh, you're so smart. For my dice, a little ASMR for you freaks out there. Shit. I know. I was playing taps. That was my fault. I know they're sandalwood. They actually sound really good. And when you use them for a while, they warm up in your hands and they start to smell like sandalwood. I spoiled myself at a PAX many years ago. Good idea. They do kind of look like caramel. They turn more red as they warm up too. I think from like your hand oils. Buttons. I just need to organize these better, but I know I'll use buttons. Button. Who's got the... What? I have a question. So, for crafters out there, or anyone if your opinion... I mean, if you have an opinion or an idea, let me know. So, with things like a quilt, it tends to be a very exact recipe, especially if it's small pieces. And it tends to be like, you sew 2 huge pieces of fabric together, and then you cut that in half. And then you sew those together in a different orientation, cut that in half, or cut that into thirds. Then you sew those into a different orientation, and you cut. And that's how you end up with the really intricate designs of quilts. It's not taking tiny pieces of diamonds and sewing those together individually, unless we're talking handmade, like old school quilts. For the most part, it's kind of like a science to it. What do you do when you did that maybe years ago? And you don't know what book you worked out of, and you don't know what the fuck you were making, but now you've got all these perfectly symmetrical cutout squares that have interfacing on them of pumpkins and red. I don't... I've run into this a few times, and I have a few bags in my house that are like defunct half-made quilts because of my stupid fucking ADHD bullshit, or hurting myself or something. And I don't want to throw it away because I'm like, man, it looks like it could be something. Like, I can tell this was supposed to be something, but it's not something because Katie decided to get distracted by something, and it's never going to be anything. Like, what was it supposed to be? And I have no clue. Like, do that. I thought, I was thinking like a puffy quilt with these would be kind of cool. Thank you, Glut. Visible repair patches. I mean, that's what I'm thinking because I interfaced it. Why would I do that? But a double-sided quilt's not a bad idea. Or a dog bed, something that needs to be hardy, because that's basically what interfacing does. Is it's iron on interfacing. That's what that white is under the red, and it makes it so it's like really like that's what you would do making corsets or something. Something that needs to be really tight and hold its shape and not stretch. Why would I do that? On linen. Dog bed would be cool. I could literally do a 2-sided. I mean, they would love that because right now they live on pillows like princes. But why would I? And I only did it to that fabric. I think dog bed's the answer. Yeah, where's my tape? Oh, I moved it. Patchwork cosplay, I thought, but interfaced linen makes me think dog bed is more accurate, or like pot holder or something like that. Something that needs to like hold structural integrity hardcore because interfacing is expensive for one thing, and it's so much more time because instead of just having fabric you're cutting up and sewing like the pumpkin one, you're ironing on that interfacing and letting it cool, and that takes a lot of fucking time. Why would I do that? Which makes me even more mad that I can't remember because I obviously put time into it. What are you? I'm going to tape it together and we're going to put... Interfacing is... I'll show you. So it's this shit. It's usually used to add structural integrity to material. So material that normally has like a stretch to it and you don't want it to have a stretch, you iron on this stuff and it has a sticky side and a non-sticky side and it bonds to the material like forever, but this won't stretch ever. Like this shit is like, you couldn't rip it if you wanted to. So like if you're making a corset or something, use this. Pot holders, anything that's going to be like exposed to heat because it'll protect you a little bit. And that's why one side of the material is red and one is white. That's ironed on interfacing. And that's why I'm like, why the fuck would I do that? Because this shit ain't cheap. It means I was really had something going. Something. But I mean, as long as I put it to use in something good, like they would love a big dog bed. And I've got a huge, like... Yeah, they actually have two-sided interfacing too, for those that like to cosplay or anything or do anything like that. Two-sided interfacing basically means that both sides will have it basically feels like braille kind of on one side. That's the little balls of glue. Both sides will have that on it, and you can essentially fuse two pieces of material together. So say you're making something that needs to be lined, a garment or something that needs lining because it's see-through, you can use two-sided interfacing to literally bond two pieces of material together before you even cut the pattern out. And then it's all just done. It's pretty miraculous shit. It's kind of cool. Interfacing's dope. But yeah. It's very purposeful, essentially, is what I'm saying. I think dog bed. I like that idea and they need one. Because now that couch is gone, they basically just lay on this stack of pillows at my feet all day. Like princes and princesses. Don't get me wrong. They're spoiled rotten. But a big old doggo bed would be nice. It does shit on the breathability of the fabric, absolutely. Which, that, again, makes me wonder why the fuck I did it on linen. Because the whole point of linen is that it's a natural fiber that is very breathable. I have no idea. I think I'm just going to put dog bed on it, and that'll at least remind me of this conversation, and maybe if I think of it, I'll know where it is. One of my dogs just farted so bad. I know. Catherine can sometimes she puts the charger in the bag with the Nintendo DS, and sometimes she goes through all the work for what? No idea. It'll come on me. Hell, it'll come to me is what I wanted to say, mouth. Where's my pen? Dog bed? Question mark. Mayo. So essentially when we found that one mouse in the house, just long story short, Katie's OCD went, burn it to the ground! And I threw all of our furniture out. Anything a mouse could have hid, shit, or pissed on, I threw out. So I don't have any fucking furniture anymore. And then my kitchen fell in. I feel it's weird right now. It's like camping. But no shit, yeah, I just, like, there's just, it's OCD and it's partially, like, the respiratory side of me. I am fully aware of what wild rat and mouse shit, piss, and dander does respiratory-wise and what it does to, like, the subflooring of your house, etc., etc. All of that is so bred into my brain that I was just like, fuck this. Like, the couch was a used couch from a fucking thrift store, so it wasn't, like, a loss at all. I just got rid of it. I don't play. I don't play around with that. But I haven't seen a mouse since, which is great. I remember that project after I cleaned and stored all these things and put them in a safe place so I won't forget. But I wrote dog bed on it. I wrote F glut. This'll cues. Just cueing myself. I'll remember. This is a cool find, but what do I do with this? Ooh, it's you. Ooh. Oh God, Mayo, I'm so sorry. Good luck. As long as you clean up. The problem is that we didn't realize there was a mouse. We found the mouse that Lilith killed and then didn't realize a mouse was in our house for so long that it had time to shit. And wherever you find mouse shit, there is inevitably mouse piss. And you just don't want that because that also attracts more mice to come into your house, like the smell. I went on a little bit of a fit. Mouse might have been in the couch, exactly. I mean, no shit. When I moved the couch, you know how couches are usually lined with like yellow foam on the inside? There was like a pile of chewed up foam under the couch. No shit or anything yet, but I know that's where it was trying to make a nest. I know it. Fuck mice. I just wouldn't recommend you doing it for 3+ years. Yeah, it's not the worst case scenario. I'm like 100% certain that was how these people put in the shelf to begin with, though. Oh, 100%. Hi, Lizney. How are you, love? Yeah, Omrid, same. Like, I literally bleached my baseboards. It was psychotic. I just couldn't. But, like, once there's one, you know there's more. I mean, we don't have to talk about it. You just deal with it. But you understand. Another reason why I want to gut my bookshelf, because what if there's a mouse in there? I think I got the full top, like I got everything off my bookshelf that's not a book. Oh, what is that? That's just tissue paper. Yeah, you don't want to be infested. Yeah, it's just all of that. You want to take care of it as fast as possible, which you all know, so we don't have to like talk about it to incite anxiety or anything. We all know it. It's just gross. I haven't found one in a while. I did almost lose my shit. Like, man, I basically ripped up my house. Someone hexed me. I don't know. I have theories that, like, maybe this is the karma for the job I had in the hospital or something. Because, like, I don't know where God stands on unplugging people. So maybe this is, like, karma's like, you know, like, you can have your health and your thick hair and your fat ass, but we're going to make your kitchen cave in and give you black mold. And a mouse. So, like, I'm grateful, but also done, if that makes sense. Oh, yeah, cuteness. Because the nasty old dishwasher we had was, like, leaking water or spraying water on the wall behind it for God knows how many years. Yeah. I meant fat like PH. I was proud. I'm proud. I like my fat butt. It's okay. I meant proud of it. That's what I'm saying. That's one of the blessings. Like, I have nice skin. I literally think about these things like, you have good skin, Katie. You have good health for the most part. Like, your joints hurt and shit, but other than that, you're great. There are people so much worse off than you. Like, I try to think of things that are going good for me because, man, right now, my house is literally crumbling on one side, and it's so overwhelming. So fucking overwhelming. Holy shit. So I gotta, like, literally not figuratively count my blessings. And I do. I'm like, got hair. You know? Like, I think of those things because I have to. Bills are paid. Dogs are happy. I have a roof over my house. I have heat and I have air conditioning. Like, things can always be exponentially worse. And right now, they're pretty damn good for how fucking shitty they are. You know? Like, everything's fixable. I have water. It's just always coming out of my bathroom right now. which I have one of, which sucks. But like, yeah. Look at like this to me is richness. I'll never feel poor with my bookshelf, which we're gonna gut. And donate a lot of, but honestly, things like this make me feel wealthy. Like that is just like endless hours of entertainment to me. You guys make me feel wealthy. Like I feel wealthy in so many other things in my life that I don't. It helps alleviate and just be like, it's one step at a time. And a lot of it, because it's plumbing and it's dealing with water damage, it's like a lot of waiting, drying walls out, drying things out, digging deeper to see how deep mold went or something, that it takes days, weeks to accomplish anything, that I get really overwhelmed. Because I don't know if that's an ADHD thing at all in any way, shape, or form, but I'm very much a like, if I can do it fast and well, I will. I want the results now. And holy shit. It's just not that. Like, as soon as stream ends, I have to go bathe my kitchen in acetone. Because mold. It'll be, exactly. It's just like, it's the time. And it's, every day. It's like, oh God. I walk in my kitchen and I have this moment of like, I'm going to take the dogs out. Just kidding. I'm going to sand the walls for 3 hours. I'm so sorry. Anybody, Chris and anybody else, if anybody else is also dealing with like literally feels like the walls of your life are crumbling for some reason, I hope you too can think of the stupid little things in your life that like, like I think of, this is dumb, but like I think of one of my brothers, rest in peace, he's passed away now, but he had such horrible ingrown toenails. He had to get them surgically removed. And he told me when they did it, he could feel them scraping his toe bone to remove the nail root. And I'm really grateful I don't have that. That being said, I have a dog that likes to scratch my eyeballs out. But I'm grateful my toenails are normal. Little things. Because imagine, I can't even fathom what that was like walking around on that. I know, she's just hit. She's right there. She's laying there ready to claw me in the fucking face. Right? It does, and it's just time. Time is the ultimate enemy of anything working out. What is on the floor? What's that? I kept staring at that tiny dark triangle on my floor, and I couldn't get over it. I'm sorry, I had to grab it. Yeah, tonsil stones, like little things. It can be little things. I mean, it's never comparing, but like, my doggos are healthy and not hungry, and that's important, and that's good. Look at that little fang. You're a good girl. You're just... Uh-huh. Fucking Punch and Judy over here. Miss ma'am. I know. She's such an overdramatic little piece. I know. Hey, my Bubba. You're just sweetness incarnate, huh? Hi, bud. He never punches me in the eye. You're the best. Your sister's a bitch. Lilith. Her snoot's longer. I was talking about that yesterday. Like, they both have like this overbite, but hers is just a little bit longer, and it makes it... Come here, Belle. If you look at her face, her nose is really wiggly. She has like this whole nose that you can kind of do this with, and Trick doesn't have that. I I know, it's like a bear nose. She does have it. It's way longer, though. Ooh. Like an anteater nose. No shit, that's exactly what it is. He doesn't have that at all, though. His nose is, like, in place. Hers is just slightly longer. I don't know why. Maybe it's the bitch in her. Are you gonna both hump now? Get. You can't just fuck on camera. It's weird. It's your sister. Are you ready to go hang out? All right. So we've gutted everything off the bookshelf that's not books. Tuesday will be book day, I guess. I didn't realize there'd be so many, like, stories and things with everything I found. But, I mean, honestly, I don't know. We just haven't removed the first layer of books. There could be, I just don't. Oh, yeah. I lie. There's shit in there. So, trinkets and baubles. Yeah, there's, is this a Nuva ring? Kills eggs, larvae, and adult stages of babies? What the fuck? Prevents fungal attack. So, that's fine. We just won't. I don't have to talk about it. Tuesday. Maybe tomorrow. Actually, it depends. I might need a mental fucking break from my kitchen. Like, I've been literally, no shit, every single day until about 9 o'clock at night, I'm just going sanding and painting and bleaching and acetoning and trying not to do those at the same time because that literally creates a deadly nerve gas or some shit. It's crazy. So even though tomorrow's day off day, like, I physically can't beat myself to death doing that all day. The chemicals alone and the sanding dust are going to be so fucking intense. I might sneak in a little mini stream tomorrow to hang out if you guys want to hang out, because it might be a way to force myself to sit and chill in between all the crap, because I will push and push myself until literally the membranes of my nose burn from the bleach in the air. It's really bad for me. And it's like the wall's so crumbly that no matter what I do, it just keeps crumbling. And I'm one of those people. And again, I know I have a problem, but like every time it crumbles, I have to clean the floor. And then it crumbles again. And then I clean the floor. I can't just leave it. Like, I know most people will be like, it's going to keep crumbling, Katie. Stop sweeping it. How? How? You tell me. I don't know, but I know it's bad for me, and so let's commit to it. Okay, what's a good, like, between 10 and 11? Because I'll already have been up for like 5 hours. I'll have burned my nose at that point. But if I commit it to you guys right now, I'll force myself to do it, and it will force me to take a break and sit down, and it'll force me to do even more than I should. Because I'll be like, I've got a time limit, but I'll still be here. I think that's smart. I actually that's my project today, is plasticking. But the problem is, it's basically like underneath my sink, there's the drywall, and then they put a piece of plywood over the drywall on the back to protect it from the plumbing, but it didn't reach all the way to the ground. I mean, it barely reached half the wall. So all of the moisture from a drippy pipe, or when you were doing anything down there, changing the garbage disposal or cleaning it or something like that, got sprayed onto the drywall and got up under that piece of plywood. So the drywall behind it, I took the plywood down. And then last night, like an hour before I should be like eating something and going to bed, I started cleaning it, and it just crumbles and crumbles and crumbles and crumbles because it's just been exposed. Like, it's like wet chalk, basically. I have tons of masking tape. I masking taped today before Zach woke up, before I turned him into a whore. And then when I went to Lowe's last night before movie night, I got one of those big rolls of like Visqueen. to visqueen up everything. But, you know, like I was saying, there's that drywall problem. So that crumbles. The drywall doesn't reach the floor. So there's this horrible, like, 2-inch gap. Like, there's like a 2 square inch space under the drywall to the subflooring. And then there's a chunk cut out of all of that for the plumbing. It's so I think it was done before Google. I just don't know. It's fucked. But I bought a bunch of kills, the mold and mildew kills. So after I do like the acetone and the alcohol and all that crazy soaks to the drywall to try to like kill whatever's in it, the cement rock board, that's what it is. The chalky shit. Yes, that. This is why they have humidity protection, right? This is why you use things with humidity protection, and they did none of that. I mean, it's funk at this point. It just comes off. Like, I think it's going to disintegrate. If I painted it, the paint would be all that's holding it together. Because it just, like dust. Just, pfft. And they did none of that. I mean, they used wood glue for literally, wood glue and wads of paper towel. That's how they did everything. Just cut weird. I mean, here's the thing. It doesn't even look like someone cut a hole in the wall for the plumbing. It looks like they took the plumbing and fucking asshole rammed it into the wall. That's what it looks like. It's a tear in the wall that the plumbing is poking out of. Like behind this plywood. I just don't understand what happened. Whoever made this house, they were on drugs. They were doing a quick job. No, it's totally cool. I love talking about it because it settles my brain that, like, we're talking the same language. I'm not fucking up. That's what it gives me, if that makes sense. It looks like a very torn butt. But on that note, I'm going to raid someone, and I'm going to go tape a bunch of visqueen all over my kitchen and demold it, which will be great. But if you're like, hey, I have nothing to do, and Katie stopped, and I'm sad, we do hang out exactly 2 hours after stream every day for approximately 4 hours in the Discord watching movies. For the month of October, Knives has volunteered to host us for the Knives Wheel of Bullshit, or just some decent horror. It's just a bunch of horror Halloween themed, etc. movies all month long. It's been pretty, it's like across the board. It's across the board. I'd never know. It's all sorts of things. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But it's always fun because we have a memeing channel where we just hang out. I'm gonna raid my girl out because I haven't got to hang out in her channel in a really, really long time, and she's one of my favorite people in the entire world. But somewhere between 10 and 11, depending on when I get back with my dogs, I'm gonna be live tomorrow for a couple hours to have a break and sit and chill and be calm with you guys. In between bleaching and acetoning my acetoning. I have to go. I'm dying inside. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Maybe we'll purge more bookshelf tomorrow. We'll definitely do that on Tuesday. I appreciate y'all. Take care of your eyes. Wash your hands. Pee after sex and self-loving. And we're